Great day, everybody! Welcome to my YouTube channel. In the gleaming universe of Hollywood, where stars are perceived and dreams take off, there exists a world past the cinema. Today, dear crowds, we leave on an excursion into the existence of a lady of all shapes and sizes, with her unique ability. Nia Long, a name that reverberates with style and elegance, has welcomed us to navigate the passages of her residence, look into her total assets, and maybe even catch a brief look at the chariots that beautify her assortment. Go along with me, for we are going to leave on an elite house visit that vows to unwind the layers of a praised entertainer's reality. Yet before we start, let me glance back at her upventure in the clamoring roads of Brooklyn just before October 30th, 1970, a star was conceived. Nia Long, a name that would before long become inseparable from ability and beauty, took her most memorable breath. Her mom's long Trinidadian drop held her nearby unwittingly, supporting a future Hollywood illuminating presence. Yet Nia's initial years were not without their portion of exciting bends in the road. At the youthful age of 2, her folks headed out in different directions, making way for an excursion that would lead her from the core of Brooklyn to the captivating scenes of Iowa City. At 7, a transition to South Los Angeles was not too far off, moved by her mom's arrangements to wed anyway, as destiny would have it. The wedding chimes fell quiet, and Toyota chose to make Los Angeles her house. Nia's dad found comfort in the city of Trenton, New Jersey, while she explored a special way from the clamoring roads of South La. She set out on an excursion to Crap Del Rey Primary School in Plaza del Rey, where she would spend her 3rd to 6th grade years. The reverberations of training directed her to St. Mary's in Inglewood, California, where her quest for information moved as one with a mixture of expressions, artful dance, tap jazz, tumbling guitar, and acting. In 1989, she arose as an alum from Westchester Secondary School in Los Angeles, a demonstration of her assurance and love for advancing. Yet, this is just the preface of a story that entwines imagination, flexibility, and an unflinching soul. Nia Long, eminent for her enthralling exhibitions, scratched her name in the records of realistic history with notorious jobs in The Best Man and its genuine spin off The Best Man. On occasion, her gifts graced the screen in Huge Mother's Home, and its brassy subsequent Large Mom's Home excessively. The universe of TV additionally saw her sparkle, assuming the persona of Sasha Line in the Holding Wrongdoing show Third Watch from 2003 to 2005, followed by her part in the Fox show series Realm in 2017, in the midst of her famous lifetime. Nia Long has accumulated awards that glimmer in her prize bureau, including 2 NAACP Picture Grants and an esteemed Dark Reel Grant. Her excursion from the roads of Brooklyn to the marvelousness and fabulousness of Hollywood is a demonstration of the force of enthusiasm, ability, and a ravenous hunger for information, and with such uncommon energy, she merits a lavish life chateau in Hollywood. She purchased this house in November 2022 for $3,700,000. The 3,180-foot home boasts 4 rooms and 4 restrooms, giving more than adequate space to Nia, who worked in 1959. This compositional pearl is something else, including high roofs with uncovered pillars and hardwood floors that ooze tastefulness. The home's patio is a flexible shelter ideal for facilitating luxurious gatherings or getting a charge out of cozy nights by the fire. It's a space where you can create the ideal night. Be it one of festivity or comfortable harmony, the home offers protection too. Settled in a cul-de-sac and agreeably coordinated into the scene, as Nia shows up at her front entryway, a peaceful wellspring welcomes her, establishing the vibe for serenity inside. She can loosen up by the wood-consuming chimney in the front room or thrive in a relieving shower in the splashing tub. A property appears tailor-made for Nia as she ventures into the following part of her life, offering a tranquil entry and a warm and welcoming kitchen. A tempting perusal, niche lavish expert suite with tree tubes sees a restoring restroom and an outside heaven that incorporates a saltwater pool spa and an enchanting fire pit under the shining Los Angeles sky. This house isn't simply a home, it's where new recollections and stories will unfold. The extravagance doesn't stop at the chateau. She likewise claims many extravagance vehicles, while her vehicle assortment may not be as widely reported as a few different superstars. She has shown up for certain really great rides throughout the long term. One vehicle firmly connected with Nia Long is the Reach Wanderer, an image of style and polish that weds extravagance with rough terrain ability. The Reach Meanderer is a perpetual one among famous people, and seeing Nia in the driver's seat adds to its readiness. Another striking vehicle in Nia's assortment is the Porsche Panamera, an extravagant sports car commended for its dynamic exhibition and refined plan. The Panamera easily consolidates an outright exhilarating driving involvement in a demeanor of complexity. It's fundamental to perceive that while we've witnessed a portion of Nia's vehicles, there might be different vehicles in her assortment that she likes to keep hidden, as is normal among well-known people. Nia Long qualities her security, and only one out of every odd part of her life, including her vehicle assortment, is revealed so that the world could find fundamentally Nia Long's vehicle assortment, however, not as sweeping as those of certain listers fills in as an impression of her propensity for extravagance and style in every vehicle, an image of her famous status in media outlets' business. My crowd, her ability doesn't stop at the entertainment world. It likewise reaches out far into the business world. Her excursion in the business world, however less broadcast than her acting profession, has seen her investigate a scope of captivating undertakings. Here are a portion of the prominent ways she's wandered down a handcrafted scent line, venturing into the domain of scent. Nia Long presented her own line of custom-made fragrances. Each fragrance bears her interesting mark, injecting an individual touch into the universe of perfumery. It's a fragrant excursion into her substance and style, internet business, and online retail. While subtleties are to some degree puzzling, all things considered, Nia Long has dove into the web-based business space. This could include online retail design-related adventures, or maybe an online business stage that lines up with her interests. Creation organization in the background of media outlets along may have laid out or been essential for a creation organization. Such an endeavor would situate her in the imaginative and calculated parts of film and TV creation, empowering her to shape accounts and rejuvenate stories like a considerable number of her friends at the center of attention. Nia Long seems to have expanded her inclinations. Past her refined acting vocation, she's wandered into different business opportunities, making a story of business venture close by her celebrated excursion in the Diversion World Foundation. My dear crowd, as well as being a skilled lady, she likewise has a very good nature and partakes in numerous foundation exercises to assist a huge number of individuals with having a decent life. Nia Long's generous undertakings stretch out to different beneficent associations and cause one critical reason she has supported the Hollywood establishment, a charity laid out by entertainer Holly Robinson. Pete and previous NFL quarterback Rodney Peete, this establishment assumes a critical role in offering backing and assets to individuals and families wrestling with the difficulties of Parkinson's sickness and chemical imbalance, notwithstanding her contribution to the hospital. Nia Long has been a resolute promoter of helping with HIV mindfulness. Her joint effort with associations focused on expanding mindfulness, offering help, and fighting the disgrace related to these medical issues highlights her devotion to having a significant effect. Long's obligation to schooling, especially in underserved networks, is one more feature of her magnanimous work. She has tossed help behind instructive drives and associations endeavoring to upgrade access to quality training, particularly for kids and young people trying to expand their perspectives. Bosom disease mindfulness holds an extraordinary spot in Nia Long's magnanimous undertakings. She has effectively participated in occasions and missions pointed toward highlighting the significance of early identification and offering help to those impacted by bosom malignant growth, subsequently turning into an encouraging sign in the battle against this pervasive illness. Remarkably, Nia Long has utilized her foundation to advocate for civil rights and common freedoms. She has loaned her voice to bring issues to light on basic issues like racial equity, police change, and enhancement in law enforcement. Her obligation to positive change stretches out past the screen. When you see this, I welcome you to remark that she merits additional adoration from our perfect individual lives. Nia Long's life isn't just about her effective profession and magnanimous undertakings. It's likewise profoundly entwined with her own excursion in 2010. She started a part in her life by dating public b-ball affiliation player Emi Udoka. The two shared their adoration and invited a child into the world in 2011, adding to the embroidery of Long's own story. Outstandingly, Nia Long has a more seasoned child from a past relationship brought into the world in 200,000, a demonstration of the different features and encounters that shape her life in 2015. A surprising turn in her story happened when she and Udoka got connected, despite the fact that Long at first communicated an indifference for marriage anyway. As the story goes, the couple's process followed an alternate way in 2022, when they pick to head out in different directions. Connections are perplexing, and boring tales mirrors the steadily advancing nature of special interactions in every section of her life. Thanks for watching this video.